Welcome to Latter-Dad Saints, where we practice brolygamy in its true form. General Conference recap episode, all the rumor mills, what we talked about, and it turned out nothing happened.
What a disappointment.
Zilch, nada.
All we got was an extremely spiritual, refreshing conference.
Yeah,
You guys think the prophet deliberately made it more traditional conference?
100%. 100%.
Yes.
He's online. He saw all the excitement, all the comments, and I think he deliberately instructed everyone, like, everyone, hold on. I want to see your talks. And he went through with a red pen. Funny? Nope. Interesting? Nope. Exciting? Nope. Joke? Nope. Off you go. We'll teach them to have a good time. No, being serious though, being serious. I don't mean that in a derogatory sense. I think he did think it's getting a little bit too whimsical. And he said, we're going to reel it in.
Yeah, well, I definitely think that, I mean, he seems like he's very aware. They knew what they're doing. The rumors this year were a lot more kind of wild. And then I've also noticed that there's been a lot more like smaller announcements, like released like via like newsletters and whatnot, like in between conference.
Let's face it, like change in the church, it's pretty exciting. So I think everybody wanted big things to happen because it's exciting and it's a big deal. But yeah, I think they had to rein it in a little bit.
So I just started laughing because I just realized that this general conference was like the episode of The Office where Michael promises the surprise. And by the end of the day, he can't think of one. And so he gives them some like ice cream bars and he couldn't choose one. So he gave everyone a spiritual ice cream bar and sent them on their way.
I'm going to scooch this way a little bit. So lightning bolt hits.
So, Steve, do you think we got called out?
Yeah, I mean, President Ballard called us out. Not us specifically. Well, I guess, yeah, us. We did a rumor episode, so probably us. But basically, don't focus so much on the changes that you miss the spiritual reasons behind the changes. And yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed that there was nothing big because we were waiting for so much. But in the end, it's obviously probably a good thing.
Well, in the end, it is all about the spirit behind everything. I mean, it's easy to get caught up in like announcements and all the fun stuff that's going on. I mean, the whole point of the gospel is Christ. He's the center.
The reason I was getting really excited for this general conference was it was starting to feel like this might be kind of like what it was to be a saint back in Joseph Smith's time. When you really like, there was like literally like any day the prophet could come out and could say something like wild and like just completely rock your world. It started like feel like the heavens were really open. So that's kind of like why I do feel a little bit shortchanged that we didn't. It was more like a traditional conference where what's the revelation going to be? Oh, you need to sit quietly in sacrament meeting.
Well, we were anticipating something because President Nelson did say in an interview, eat your vitamin pills, get your rest, because this is just the beginning. So, of course, we're like on the edge of our seat, like what's next? But
well, it's also nice to have a little bit of time to recover, right? Because a lot of these things, I mean, we just implemented the 2-hour church at the start of this year. And so we're still getting used to that. And then with all the ministering changes and everything, we need some time to kind of catch up to everything that's going on before, you don't want to just flip the whole boat at once, right?
The one rumor I'm surprised didn't come up because it seemed like there was so much smoke around it was the mission lengths. Now, I drove out to conference, and in every city I stopped where I talked to members of the church, Nauvoo, Denver, Provo, Ogden, everybody swore to me that there were missionaries in their wards who got mission calls that said conference or mission length is TBD.
What?
Everybody was telling me
There's a guy in our
this.
ward whose son-in-law works in the MTC, and he said he has seen the mission calls that says the length of your mission will be announced at General Conference, which is proof that there was something going to be announced, and it got redlined.
Did any of you guys have a favorite moment of conference?
I really liked, I can't remember his name, but he had the story about I think it was his brother who had come back to the church and like right before he died, he had gotten the Melchizedek priesthood. And that was just a really good story about like not giving up and about, just people like at any point in their life, they can turn around.
My favorite story, I think, was the story about a brother that who wasn't a member yet, visited his brother on his mission, thinking that they're going to the beach and have a great old time. But he didn't really understand the parameters. And instead, they did like 10 hours of missionary work. He got back from it, and I think he got baptized as a result of that. But that was pretty cool and a rare story. I like that one.
I really liked the Olive Garden salad bar behind the speakers. It was a good reminder to me that I needed to eat my 5 a day.
Yeah, there was an interesting looking vase back there too.
What was he thinking? Last time it was like bamboo canes and like oriental settings.
The vase was an owl.
It was an owl?
Yeah.
Whoa.
There was an owl vase back there.
No, that's interesting.
No, being serious, I do have a favorite moment. Elder Holland's talk. It was pretty good. It actually genuinely made me feel guilty for not treating the sacrament with more reverence. It actually really made me generally feel like
It worked.
I need to put a little bit more effort into it. I need to not show up late. Need to sell my ox or fill in the mire, like you said.
All right, top moments of conference. First off, I just want you to watch how badly the Pago Pago Samoa Temple screwed up the closed captioner.
Today, we are pleased to announce plans to construct more temples to be built in the following locations. Pago Pago, American Samoa. Tooele Valley.
What?
What? Uh-oh. He's like,
Okay.
what city?
What is he?
Parapo, okay, I tapa what city? Okay, I tapa what? All right, this is a combination of top tweets and top moments. In just 3 years, Elder Gong earned a master's degree and a doctorate from Oxford University, where he was a Rhodes Scholar, and he was in the bishopric. I haven't got out of my pajamas yet today.
He got 3 years. He got a master's and a doctorate in 3 years.
And he was already a Rhodes Scholar. And
That-
while he was in the bishopric.
And in a bishopric during all of that. That
Dang.
is like
and from
some-
Oxford University.
Well, you guys, I can spit a watermelon seed at least 6 feet. So, I mean, everyone's got their talents.
You know, I'm starting to worry that my mom's bishop's neighbor's daughter's friend's cousin, dog walker's brother's son will never find out how long his mission will last.
That's
good.
fantastic.
That's good.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Let's eat.
That's wonderful. That's great.
Yeah.
Nom, 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 nom.
So Sister Eubank was like trending on Twitter, like amazing talk. So the way she should have ended it. I testify that these things are true, and you can take that to the Eubank. Smoke fills the podium. Sister Eubank vanishes.
The little microphone just drops.
Mic drop.
This is from us, the Tabernacle Crier at Temple Square.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
So when I saw that, I was touched. Like, kudos to the cameraman for
Why is he crying?
because he's so the spirit is so strong when he's singing this song. He can't hold it. That's it. I mean, look at the man.
And this was right before Elder Holland's talking. Elder Holland paid a little
Yeah.
tribute to him.
Yeah, because they have little screens in front of him so they can see what's going on.
Was he the only one crying?
I think there was multiple guys. I saw some tears streaming, so it must have been really, really feeling it.
He was sobbing more than any choir
Yeah.
boy I've ever seen.
Yeah, there's more to it than that. That's not about the spirit. Look at his face. That's a boy who's in trouble. He's heard something in conference and he's feeling guilty. And look at that. It's a face full of shame and guilt. And
Face full of spirit is what that is.
He's 5 times my age and he has better posture than me. That's a prophet.
that's true as well. Look at that. Like
Yeah.
a freaking ironing board.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't officially conference until the organist looks like he has 3 arms.
My daughter was looking at this and she variably asked, she's only 7, she's like, does he have 4 hands? Like, she thought that maybe the guy had 4 hands.
That's the spirit. One of those hands.
Another great close-up of the women's choir.
That's awesome.
Nice and colorful.
Really enjoyed season 189, episode 4 of General Conference.
That's cute.
That line.
How did we never notice these candy bowls before? Are they new? Mints? Easter candy? We're here for it.
Ooh, zoom in on that one. That's
If it
interesting.
helps keep them awake, then
Oh, yeah. Don't forget, these guys are in their 90s. It's probably their meds.
And I'm with you, Gary. Quote of the weekend: if the ox is in the mire every week, sell the ox or fill the mire. I think we've got to give credit. Elder Holland's our best speaker, right?
But hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Well, yeah, for sure.
All right, so this man in the choir was getting all kinds of coverage.
oh yeah, look at that.
What was he thinking? He would have looked less silly if he actually did put the mask on. What is he doing?
So we've got Fake Nose and Mustache. We've got Chick from Cars. And we've got Flanders.
It was a good conference.
Comment on topics you would love for
Either.
the Latter-day Dads to discuss.
Yeah, because we're
Tell us
pretty
what's going on.
shallow. I mean, you just write out a comment. We're desperate for views. We'll talk about anything.
If you want to see us waterboard Ben, get to 500 subscribers.
Well, hang on. Waterboarding was when it was man boys. This has to be a more spiritual sort of torture.
Spiritual torture.